What's going on, Monopoly family? Today I'm going to give you a simple trading strategy everybody watching can use. I don't care who you are and what you're trading, you're going to need to watch this video. Rule number one, wherever we see this candle, we're going to trade. This is a green candle, which means buy orders will be here. So our job as day traders, as scalpers, is to take the trade either from the top of the wick, the body of the candle, or the bottom of the wick. So this is a buy candle. You'll see it now in a minute. What happens when this is a red candle? Well, this becomes a resistance where people are going to be selling. I don't make the rules. That's just the market psychology. I mean, you see these candles often, whether it's on the 15 time frame, the hourly time frame, the daily time frame. But this is the candle, guys. With that being said, let's take it to the computer. Let me look for those candles and let's execute the trade based on this simple principle. Wherever these candles appear, you either get selling pressure or buying pressure. Let's go. So this is our platform, and keep in mind we are using leverage with this platform. So what can I trade? Well, I can trade anything using this strategy that I just showed you. And I'm here doing something called day trading futures. With futures, there is a lot of volatility. So let's assume this candle, you can see where the mouse is. Look where it bounced from. Right here, the body of this green candle. You see, this is the US Tech 100, this is the NASDAQ. Look where it bounced from. You see this candle? Well, that candle was similar, or is similar to this candle, correct? And it bounced from there. Now, where is it finding resistance? It's finding resistance at the red candle that looks exactly like this one. You see, we seen this earlier on the weekly time frame. Okay, right here. You see what it looks like? There it is, the red candle. It's finding resistance at the wick. Okay, so that tells you that this works, what I just showed you. And you'll see it's not just today's video that you might call as a coincidence. I've done it many videos, same strategy. But we're going to take something else, and we're going to trade crude oil instead. We're going to use that same principle. Now, crude oil is something different because it is all-time high. So what do we do in this case? Well, even that, we still seen a red candle that looks exactly like this. You see, there it is. This candle, but it's red. On the one day, there it is. This is the candle. Now, what happens when this candle appears? Well, you assume there's selling pressure now. Assumption is part of a strategy, guys, because you need a thesis to make trades. So we're going to lower it to 1 hour time frame. And you can see on an hour, it's the same thing. Similar candles, but red. Right? You call these whatever name you want to put to them. I don't care. I'm not paying attention on the names. I care about what happens when these candles appear. You see here, 1, 2. 2 of these where the mouse is, same shape, but red. That means selling pressure. So that's where we can come in and say, okay, well, if this is selling pressure, there is a potential of a scalp to the downside, short position. For that reason, we can come in, guys, and I'm just going to make a quick scalp here, 10 contracts. And we'll wait and see, right? I mean, here you have to understand your limits. Like if the market is upward pressure on an uptrend, I would avoid it. For example, this is oil. Oil is on an uptrend, but oil isn't something that is sustainable, that is going to hold that uptrend. If this was the stock market, I would think twice about it. But it's because it's oil and because it is moving as a result of news that is out there, I'm going to short it because I don't believe it will hold that level. Now, with that being said, the trade is open. See you guys in a minute. Let's see how we play out with this trade. So there is the short position playing out exactly as I said. Once those candles got hit right here, we got that big red candle. Now, I missed the exit because I wasn't paying attention, but we're still up 640. So here's 630 secured. That's $630 on only 10 contracts using this simple support resistance strategy. Now, that was an example of a sell rather than a buy, all based on this candle's shape. Now, let me explain to you what this candle means and when to use it and when to avoid it. I didn't actually use a stop loss here, and that's one thing you have to come to terms with. Do you use large contract size and no stop loss, or you use low contract size and a stop loss, or no stop loss? The smaller the contract size, the better it is, because you give yourself a better room for stop loss. Anyways, we're up now 650. That's 650 just for making this video secured. So here is your candle. The wick. This wick can also be used as support and resistance. This wick can be used as support or resistance. Usually you will get a bounce from here. So once the price touches this, you'll see a bounce if it's green candle. If it touches this, you'll see a bounce. If it touches this, the bottom also, you'll see a bounce. Now, how certain are we that the price would go here? 100%. Because this is where the buy orders are, right? If market does not go here, it's still expected to go here. Because if it doesn't go here, then it means it's not really a real recovery in case a price is dropping. So that's for buying, okay? Whenever you see this candle, practice. Open up a demo account. I'll leave a link for you guys. Open a demo account and practice this candle. What happens if this is a red candle? Well, same thing, guys, except red means danger, so selling, shorting. Now you've seen what we do in a red condition. Okay, you already seen it. Whenever that price hits, or this, same concept. I usually use the body of it. But this top and the body are both in the same thing. They can be used both as resistance. The price might stop here or the price might stop here. So it is your job to try and guess. Now, of course, with time, you'll be able to tell exactly where it's going to stop from, either here or here. But either, guys, you could put a stop loss to cover both sides, both prices. When to take profit? That's up to you. I usually aim for 10 points. Now, we took more than 10 points here. We took 60 points, which is $600 on 10 contracts. And each point is $1. That's called futures scalping. What I did here is a scalp, actually. But we held it for 5 minutes. And that's it. Simple strategy, guys. Use this in your own day trading, and you're welcome. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. See you guys next time. Plenty of other tutorials. Let me know if you want more of these live trading sessions. Bye.